Greeting inductees, and welcome to the Data Research Team. Of course, not to be confused with the Lambda Research Team. You see, a Lambda Research Team specializes more in the research of SCP-9341 and its abilities, while the Data Research Team specializes in all fields of scientific discovery and research. I'd like to congratulate you on making it here. You've proven that you excel in skills and surpass your colleagues in the scientific department to the point where you were recommended for the Delta Research Team. And luckily for you, you've been selected. Now, prepare yourself to the transition into a more expert work environment and assignments. Assuming you remember everything that was shown up in the introduction video to the scientific department, along with other subjects you've been taught while working here, we'll skip most of the basics. Working at the Data Research Team is similar to working in the scientific department, just more advanced. You'll be given research assignments that require more professional and experienced researchers like yourself. Your quota for assignments needed along with the deadline is increased, so expect a larger workload and stress. True, your pay has been increased, and you're considered a little more important than regular staff during emergency situations. We take testing and the documentation of information very seriously. All security protocols listed must be followed, and any emergency should be reported immediately whilst to seek a safe area. When escorting Class Ds, the ratio for escort and guardian should always be 1 to 2. That means for every 2 Class Ds, at least 1 security officer or a mobile task force operative should be present to carry out the escort. We value resources and human life at the Foundation. No Class D or personnel should die unnecessarily. If a Class D was not affected by an anomalous effect of the testing, then they should be returned to the Class D cell block, otherwise they may be terminated. Class D should always be searched before escort and before entering the containment chamber. And remember to give Class D's instruction what to do. Any non-lethal force to carry them into a ban is allowed as long as it's ethical. Lethal options should only be reserved if the Class D fails to obey multiple times, attempts to escape, or becomes aggressive. Remember to always be professional and be clear when documenting any information and discoveries during a test. This is absolutely required, and not doing so may not only result in potential misinformation of new discoveries, but also in a disciplinary action. And as stated before, should an emergency occur and the emergency is severe enough to cause both death and also disrupt the test, you should always return the acquired Class D to the Class D cell block and seek a safe area until the emergency has been resolved. After the test, head to your workstation, laboratory, or personal computer to file and submit the information of the test along with any changed. Afterwards, it will be sent towards your superior, who will rate the work depending on information gathered, behave professionally, and if it went well. We have a handbook and a separate code of conduct in place to ensure all personnel on the Data Research Team are safe and ensure they don't try to do any activities that may endanger others. Most of the regulations are the same as the standard Foundation Code of Conduct issued by the Ethics Committee. But for ones that are specialized to the Data Research Team only, their severity and aptitude to issue is chosen to a specific rank. The Code of Conduct is split into 3 categories: Basic, Workflow, and Miscellaneous. To keep this video simple and short, we've decided to not explain all the rules stated in the Code of Conduct. Of course, you're able to read them afterwards, and make sure you do. Well, that's all I have to explain for this video. As stated before in the introduction to the scientific department, there is a cafeteria, movie theater, multiple staff racing areas, medical base, information centers, etc. Always prioritize both ethics and security. We don't want any researchers conducting unethical tests or another issue causing an SCP to breach due to their neglect. Lastly, again, congratulations on being chosen to join the data research team. And we'll be waiting for you to soon to be in our ranks. See you next time.